Episode number 275. At the expiration of a minute or two, it appeared to D'Artagnan that Dessart made him a sign to approach. He waited for a fresh gesture on the part of his superior, for fear he might be mistaken, but this gesture being repeated, he left the ranks, and advanced to receive orders. Monsieur is about to ask for some men of goodwill for a dangerous mission, but one, which will do honor to those who shall accomplish it, and I made you a sign in order that you might hold yourself in readiness. Thanks, my captain, replied D'Artagnan, who wished for nothing better than an opportunity to distinguish himself under the eye of the lieutenant general. In fact, the Rothschild had made a sortie during the night, and had retaken a bastion, of which the royal army had gained possession 2 days before. The matter was to ascertain, by reconnoitering, how the enemy guarded this bastion. At the end of a few minutes Monsieur raised his voice, and said, I want for this mission 3 or 4 volunteers, led by a man who can be depended upon. As to the man to be depended upon, I have him under my hand, Monsieur, said Dessart, pointing to D'Artagnan. And as to the 4 or 5 volunteers, Monsieur has but to make his intentions known, and the men will not be wanting. 4 men of goodwill, who will risk being killed with me, said D'Artagnan, raising his sword. 2 of his comrades of the guards immediately sprang forward, and 2 other soldiers having joined them, the number was deemed sufficient. D'Artagnan declined all others, being unwilling to take the first chance from those who had the priority. It was not known whether, after the taking of the bastion, the Rothschild had evacuated it, or left a garrison in it. The object then was to examine the place near enough to verify the reports. D'Artagnan set out with his 4 companions, and followed the trench. The 2 guards marched abreast with him, and the 2 soldiers followed behind. They arrived thus, screened by the lining of the trench, till they came within 100 paces of the bastion. There, on turning round, D'Artagnan perceived that the 2 soldiers had disappeared. He thought that, beginning to be afraid, they had stayed behind, and he continued to advance. At the turning of the counterscarp they found themselves within about 60 paces of the bastion. They saw no one, and the bastion seemed abandoned. The 3 composing a followed up were deliberating whether they should proceed any further, when all at once a circle of smoke enveloped the giant of stone, and a dozen balls came whistling around D'Artagnan and his companions. They knew all they wished to know. The bastion was guarded. A longer stay in this dangerous spot would have been useless imprudence. D'Artagnan and his 2 companions turned their backs, and commenced a retreat, which resembled a flight.